Hi, I'm Carla Townsend, and I'm a money mindset and success coach for female entrepreneurs. So, I'm a big believer that money amplifies your authentic self and who you were born to be. I believe that it amplifies the person that you already are within, your fullest expression of you. The more that you have, the more wealthy and abundant that you are, the more that you can actually reach your full potential and live a life without regrets. And to create that impact and that legacy that I know you desire to. It's my mission to support purpose driven women like you to understand how simple money truly can be and take it off that pedestal once and for all so that you can be, do, and have it all, whatever your version of success may be. But basically, at the end of the day, I just don't want you to have any regrets for the life that you lived. I want you to be able to understand how to attract more abundance with ease and truly live out your potential and build that legacy and that impact that I know you desire to. Because the world needs more kind-hearted women like you. So before we dive into this archetype, I want to give you a quick refresher as to what is a money archetype to begin with, because I have helped hundreds upon hundreds of women to understand what their archetypes are and how to use it to their advantage. So your archetype, aka your money personality, which is the way I like to look at it, it highlights your strengths, your gifts, and your challenges. It is an opportunity to get to know yourself on just a deeper level and really understand to your core why you consciously or unconsciously act, think, and behave the way that you do when it comes to money or money related activities. So, when you enhance your strengths and you learn to build your business in a way that is in line with your archetype, and also know how to attract and sell to your clients' archetypes, that's when life gets a whole lot easier. And that's when you actually learn the true meaning of what it means to earn in abundant overflow. So let's dive in. Now, the romantic. You're the pleasure seeker. So I know that you already know this, but you love to feel the instant gratification and the pleasures that come with spending money. And you often disguise your spending habits or potential splurging habits as, I feel like it and I deserve it. So why wouldn't I? Now, I know too that you don't love thinking or focusing on money because you just prefer to use money to spend it up, have a good time, treat the people in your life. You're super generous and they love that about you at the same time. But sometimes this can be at a big detriment to your own financial security as well as your financial freedom, especially when it comes in business. So shiny object syndrome is something that you struggle with. You believe that money is meant to be enjoyed. So you would rather spend it than hold on to it because you seriously don't see the point in saving because you can't take it with you, right? So probably feeling very seen right now. And I know many romantics and I have worked with many romantics and it is the same theme again and again that comes up. You're often the one that people look at and think that you're actually quite wealthy. And look, you probably are. You probably do have plenty of money, but sometimes you don't. It's more about the way that you look, and you'll often spend to look a certain way, even if it's going to affect your financial security or your financial safety, because you feel that like the money's going to come back anyway. It'd be fine. There's no much point in saving. I may as well just enjoy life and enjoy money. So you often indulge in yourself and others because, again, like I said, you're super generous, but you often indulge just to feel appreciated, feel special, loved, and valued. And that's why that saying of, well, I feel like I deserve it, so I should spend money. And even if it is a bigger expense, or even if you know that you probably shouldn't, or it's going to set you back from your actual financial goals that you're going towards, you feel like it'll be fine. And so you love making yourself feel special in that way. So because of your natural habits when it comes to instant gratification and feeling really good and money being something that provides pleasure and appreciation and makes you feel special, and of course you deserve it, you can often avoid making any sort of changes to your money behavior because you don't really see the problem and you also don't see how it actually benefit you. So typically you say things like, I'm just not that good with money. I've just never been able to save. I don't really get how people can just lock it away. I just want to enjoy life and live it up. Now, pros and cons to each archetype and each money behavior, of course. So you really often avoid making any sort of changes when it comes to your money habits because you don't see the big deal. You don't understand how it would actually benefit you. Like, why would I bother saving my money when I can live it up and enjoy my life? I don't know when my last day is going to be. I get it. I get it. I see you. However, please stop telling yourself that you're not good with money and you're not good with saving. And what's the point? Because if you are in business, it is very important to understand where's your money going and are you spending it in alignment with what you truly want to? Is it actually being supportive or are you sabotaging yourself and where you desire to get to because you lack the financial discipline that it needs? Now, something I say to my romantic clients all the time when I know that I really want to change their money habits is if you want to stop feeling like you're not good with money and that it's got the control over you, and that you actually want to know what it feels like with having more than enough and living a life even beyond what you're currently doing right now, just remember that you can do it all at once. You can spend money, save money, invest money, and pay down debt all at the same time. It's not one or the other. Just because you're trying to strengthen your saving habits doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're just going to be super tight and not spend any money on yourself and then have all this resentment and not enjoy the pleasures of what money can actually buy you. Absolutely not. It is more around strengthening your discipline to be able to spend money and limit the amount that you're going to be spending so that it doesn't take away from your bigger goals, especially for your business and your life. Maybe you want to invest in property. Maybe you want to hire support in your business. There are things that you desire to manifest, but because you continually splurge and justify this overspending, you never seem to have that money to be able to do the things that you want to do with it that are actually going to make your life a lot easier. So just remember this mantra: creating and embracing a secure financial future is a way that you can always enjoy the best of life. So, not just right now, but also in the future as you get older. Let's say you want to take a step back one day from your business. Let's say you want to retire early. Then you're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor the more that you start to cultivate more of an empowered relationship when it comes to money and actually managing your money and being sovereign with it. And I know you can do it because I have seen it done. I have seen many romantics, mavericks, and rulers strengthen the accumulator with them and start stacking the cash and feeling secure and feeling abundant. And guess what happens? The more money that you actually learn to hold on to, the more that you can invest, the more security you're actually going to create, the more that you're going to be able to enjoy and live life to the fullest because you have that financial backing. So it's so important, and I know you can do it. So quick recap on the romantic is you are very generous, you are very abundant, you are very luxuriant lifestyle, luxury, spending on yourself. It's very easy to do. You don't feel that guilt like some of the like some of the other archetypes do when they feel guilty spending on themselves. You don't, and that's a real gift and strength in and of itself. But at the same time, you're overspending, you're ignoring or avoiding the things that you need to do with your finances can be really detrimental. So maybe you're living the life right now, but there's more that you desire to experience, to do and be and have as well. But the more that you continue to overspend on the things that are not necessarily guiding you towards your goals, the less likely you are to experience that feeling of complete fulfillment and peace. So I just want you to think, you don't want to live a life without regret. So what are the things you're actually going for? What can money support you with? And how can you be more sovereign when it comes to money and be the one that is actually in control of your money and your spending habits? Mindful spending is the way. And like I said, you can do it all at once. You can spend on yourself, you can save, you can invest, and you can also pay down debt. It's just a practice of actually having the financial system set up to make it easy for you. So if you're ready to become a clear channel to receive all of the abundance and wealth that you've been desiring to create for yourself in your life and in your business, I've created a resource just for you, The Romantic. So you can grab the link below or just go to moneymindset.hub.com/romantic. And I'll see you on the inside.